Alrighty, folks, how are we today? This is going to be the fifth video. My name is Andrew Tronta, and this is Arcane Investments of our kind of explaining our portfolio. This is going to be Gamble. It is an esports entertainment group. Really excited about this this stock. We're definitely looking to buy as much as we can here. We're going to keep it at 20% as well. I'm a big fan, because I do like their ROE. I think that they have a good return on equity, to be honest with you. They're looking at year-over-year growth. I do think, though, let me see. Let's look into annual here. So the growth rate is there. The number isn't. We definitely want higher ROE, and their net income is down in 2021. But the reason why I really like this, once again, it's gonna be very similar to the MedAvailable company. I like the company. I like what they're doing. I enjoy investing in things that I like. Plus the numbers are there. PB ratio at about 0.8, well under 1. I love that. So when you buy so low, it's hard to lose, right? And when you buy companies you love that are so low, then you really end up in a good position. So they don't have a lot of shares out. They have about 22 million shares, not too crazy, which means their book value is at around $3. Could be seeing an offering if they need to generate capital, so be aware of that. We can see that their stock earlier this year, or I guess last year, during the big pop in February, saw it go from $7 all the way to $16 and kind of float with that into June, a little bit of a rise. Has a very similar chart to ASXE, right? So we're definitely seeing some correlation there. Maybe not some causation, but definitely some correlation. Looking into the news, I believe they just named a new COO, the Chief Operating Officer. I think they're going to kind of go with the DraftKings Penn National Gaming. I think they'll sort of follow that. They had a decent day today. Insiders are down a little bit, but I still think it's worth buying. Online services. Now to kind of maybe go into like the company itself. So it's a esports entertainment and online gambling company. It operates entities across 3 pillars such as esports entertainment, esports wagering, and iGaming and traditional sports betting. The company's multiplayer video games include real-time strategy, fighting, first-person shooter, and multiplayer online battle arena games. Its esports include Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Smite, StarCraft 2, Hearthstone, and Fortnite. It also includes games that can be played by amateurs on the Sony PlayStation. So what it's doing is it's positioning itself as an esports gambling platform. Now, yes, obviously that somewhat limits it, and there is a question of, oh, Andrew, well, what if DraftKings just opens up an esports? Wouldn't that be better? And I do agree with you. However, I think that this company will still be able to position itself and do well. My fear is that. That is definitely a fear of mine. However, when I look at their Q1 revenue, up over 7,000% from their last quarter, I see that there is a large potential for them still to be generating a decent amount of income. We will cross that bridge, and this might be where we have to sell, when we have to ask ourselves how much market share do they have in the esports gambling, and whether or not bigger companies with bigger market caps are going to be able to do more stuff, because this is only a 60 million market cap right now. Very small company. So to kind of see whether or not this company is going to do well, we're really buying something that is extremely, first of all, oversold, but second of all, somewhat of a risk. However, I like the ticker. I like the Gamble ticker. I do. And I think that when we look at this chart, people were willing to buy it, right? People were willing to buy it at these prices. Even though it fell down here, I think if we see positive earnings, we will see a good rise. It's almost at its all-time low. Last time it hit around here, it shot up, right, all the way back to 16. So it was at even lower, it was at $7. So it really hasn't seen this area for a very long time. So it's a little bit ridiculous, but that's why we're interested. That's why we're buying. So we like where the price is. We like what the company does. There are red flags, of course, whether or not the company will be able to maintain its market. That is a little disconcerting because it's not so much as I'm investing in more or less the idea of esports. I'm investing in the idea that esports and online video gaming can be something that could be monopolized by this company if they focus on it and they do it well and they start early. We will see what happens. Worst case scenario, you get bought out. Worst case scenario, a bigger company comes in and buys you out and now you own DraftKings stock. That's the worst case scenario, which isn't even that bad. You make more money anyways. So as an investor, I like the company. I like what they're doing. I enjoy esports. I love watching, the online video games. I love doing it. And then on top of that, I've also always wondered, like, how do I bet on sports or esports? So with that being said, we'll go into more depth about what the company does and how it does it. But I just want to talk to you specifically today why I'm investing in it, why I like it. It's an esports company. I really enjoy esports. I think that they have a good revenue outlook. The price is very, very low. And then on top of that, they also have, they're in an industry that's poised to grow, which I like. This does have a bear argument, which I would say is probably the strongest of all of them. However, I would say its price is cheaper in relation to its current company's value than all of them. So with that, I will look the other way of the bear argument for now. If this price shoots up to something crazy, we might unload quite a bit and hope to see what happens from there. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. This concludes the series. Please check out all the other videos that are in my portfolio analysis, and then on top of that, please go into the Discord if you ever want to chat about specific companies. If you are currently an investor in one of these, please, that's where I'd like to sort of create that community. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.